My name is Keith Wilson, founder and owner of Wilson Financial Advisors. And again, this is the Ruff and Keith live show. And we want to bring out, of course, our co-host. And folks, I'm sorry, we're live and Ruff is backstage. What? You've got your own intro. What? I'm sorry, folks. Like I said, this is live. This is not planned. Ruff's backstage. He's talking to me, and usually I just bring him on. But all right, he says he has his own intro because of all the fans he had from the previous shows. We love you, Ruff, and all this stuff. Ruff, listen, I don't have the intro. If you have it, you're going to have to play it. Okay? He's going to play his own intro here. I have no idea what it's going. You are a mess. You are a mess. Making finance funny, and that is, folks. Welcome, Mr. Anthony Ruffalo of Ruffalo Wealth Management. How you doing, buddy?
That's amazing. I can't take credit for that. It's some work.
You asked for
magician.
You asked for
it. I was
outstanding.
I love it. I love when you cut it up like that. That's fantastic. Today, what do we got going on? What do we have going on today?
You know what we got going on. Sheryl Hickerson, Females in Finance, talking about, empowering women with their finances, whether you're single, young and single, married, divorced, widowed. She has a passion for helping the females out there with their financial guidance and empowering them. So let's bring her on real quick. Sheryl Hickerson, how are you?
I am spectacular. How are you?
Doing great. Welcome.
I am bowing.
Looks like Ruff and I are wearing our pink in honor of females. How's that?
Right on.
All right, so Sheryl, let's get started. Let's jump into it. Keith, I already forgot. Am I supposed to ask the first question, or are you supposed to ask the first question? Help me frame the question, Keith. I'm rambling.
Sure. How do we get more of an active role with women with their own finances?
Yeah, so I got divorced in 2017 after 25 years of marriage, and those gray divorces or those long-term, time, it was just grown apart. But I found out one of the things that I learned during that was that it was also my job to know where our money was in our relationship. Really, we needed, I couldn't just put that on my ex-husband. That was my responsibility too. And I wasn't taking as active of a role in managing our finances I should. And so my takeaway, especially coming into my new marriage, is that we actually have money dates. We sit down and we talk about where our money is and how we want to invest our money, or where we want to spend our money, or how we want to budget our money. And it just came from the desire that I didn't want to be that woman who, as you just described, didn't know anything going on. I'm not active in it. And I really press that upon not only the women that I support in our Females in Finance community, but listening to the stories of what they're doing actively in, meeting with their clients as well, asking them. And even to the point, some of the financial advisors are saying, I almost demand an active role by the woman, or I don't want to move the relationship forward.
So that's why, as a planner, I insist that both, husband and wife be actively involved in the process, so they're on the same page.
Yeah. And I almost think too, I've heard some advisors say that they require clients, if they're going to not be active in the conversations, like as a couple, that they almost want them to sign like, hey, I want you to be here. If you don't, that's fine, but you're going to sign up, because they're fearful for, their client's age, the children coming back going, well, did you even ask my mom if she wanted to be, or did you ask my father? And so they're trying to be more cognizant too of the second gen that's coming back behind it. But I did realize that for me, that was part of my responsibility in the relationship. And now having a money date with my husband twice a month, we just know we're on the same path together and headed towards those goals that the FA said.
All right, what do you do in a money date?
Money dates where we sit down with not just our checkbook, because I think that's one's a little simple, but we do use an online program, and then we actually look at where the balances are, what do we have due, what can we be paying off. A lot of times, although I would say we actually have a 50-50 interest in our finances, which is very different today than what I've had in the past. And it's sitting down and saying, hey, I think that we should be looking at this, or I want to move money around in that portfolio. And then it makes it so much easier when we go back to our financial advisor. So we are financial service people with financial advisors. I think that you should have one. It makes those conversations very fluid. And our financial advisor, his name's Jay, loves it.
A really healthy marriage, what do you suggest a spouse hides money from the other spouse? Like, what institution have you found is really good at that, where you can kind of tuck some money away that the other person doesn't know about?